Hey, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to be giving you my top winter essentials for us runners. Right guys, so winter is on its way and we need to get ready for winter. Now let me know in the comments, do you do what I do, which is box up all my summer and spring stuff and put it up the loft and get like a box of winter stuff and bring it down. So it's got all like my compression, underlayers and like stuff like my dry robe in it, all that sort of stuff. I'll bring it down, I switch it over. Let me know in the comments. And talking about dry robes, I'm going to talk about this very quickly because I'm actually melting while I'm standing here in it. If you don't know what a dry robe is, they're very expensive. You basically need to remortgage to get one. But if you are lucky enough to be able to afford one, it is an essential bit of marathon, winter training, half marathon training, running kit, if that makes any sense, because it is so warm. If you've done a race, I know, you know, with the world that we live in at the moment, the races are hit and miss. But after a race or after a running event, especially if you're out and you've travelled like I did this morning and I went and ran a half marathon, to put this on straight after your race, it is awesome. It's very, very, very warm with this lining in it. In particular, you've got the lining in it, you've got really nice warm pockets, you've got a hood, which for me, when I'm teaching, coaching, it keeps all the rain out. And the best part is you can actually get changed in the thing. Now I'm going to take this off because like I said a second ago, I am melting in it, but it is one of the essential bits of kit I have for winter, in particular when I'm outside and I am coaching, so I'm just playing around with the mic. But when I am outside coaching, it is, it's invaluable actually. Like I said, I was lucky enough to be gifted that by Dry Robe. It's not an advert for Dry Robe, but they are really, really expensive. But I would recommend, if you can afford it, to get one. So winter running stuff, moving on from dry robe. Now the other thing that's really, really important, I think, is to layer up during the winter running season. And I'm talking about your compression layers and then what goes on top of that, and your mid layers and all that sort of stuff. Talking of compression layers, we'll get on to what I'm wearing. Now all this stuff in here, there's some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about from like the brands that I work with, like Chimera for example, who make awesome stuff, and some of the stuff I bought myself. So just as a disclaimer, as always, you can check out the disclaimer in the description. But anyway, so this is a compression top from Chimera. I wear the Chimera stuff because of the infrared technology it's got in there. It's got a recovery technology built into it, woven into the material, and I find that it helps my performance. You have a look on their website, but I love this one because look, they put a special pink Chimera on the arms for me. But I'd really recommend checking out their stuff. It's not cheap, but I think you get what you pay for. But a compression layer in the winter is essential, especially when the temperatures drop. I tend to go when it's 10 degrees. Now you might think, again, I'm a southern fairy, right? But basically from 10, when it drops below 10 degrees is when I go for a base layer, and I stick on the Chimera stuff. That's where I go to, and then I add more layers as we go through. Talking of adding layers, where do we start with? Yeah, so Janji. Now, if you've not seen any of my videos on Janji, I'd really recommend you check their stuff out. They make some really cool running stuff. US company, but proceeds go to good causes, which I think is epic, like clean water and stuff like that. So proceeds from the profits go to good causes like clean water. And they base a lot of their stuff, designs from around the world. So there's a whole story involved. But the Janji stuff I really love. Now these are the leggings that I've recently been sent by them, and I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable. You know, when you put a pair of like leggings on, it just feels comfortable, because I don't like running in leggings particularly, even though I see I get cold. But these ones are just awesome. They really are. You don't really know you're wearing them, and they're not too hot, because some of those ones you can buy, especially if you go and get the cheap ones, they make you feel hot. So check them out, the Janji sort of, yeah, men's leggings, let's call it, but they do women's stuff as well. Carry on with the layers. So over, I would obviously wear a 40 Runs top. Check out the merch store. And then if we're going up, if I'm running at night, now this is one of the 40 Runs reflective coats, as you can see. Check that out. Don't run me over. That shines brightly on the fact, and you've got reflective elements, all these. Now this is a windproof coat. Again, it's another layer that I will. Sometimes I'll drop the base layer and I'll just run with this if it's particularly windy and stuff like that. I love these coats, especially with the reflective elements that we put on them now. I love the fact, don't run me over. So I will wear that as a layer. I mean, I've got the FORDY'S one here, these fully reflective coats from FORDY'S. Now again, I've sent this by FORDY'S, but these are so much money. They're very, very good, but we do them on the 40 Run store at like half the price. Fully reflective coat. Just ask the guys at my, Ian, for example, at my Hartford club. He wears one of our coats and absolutely loves it. And it's half the price of this. But again, really important to be safe. So that's another layer. So on the top, effectively, I've gone up to like 4 layers. And that's the whole key to it, because I think in winter you go out and then you sort of strip down as you get going. What else do we need? Oh, talking about the top, Snoots. Now the 40 Run Snoots, these are awesome. You can buy these. There's only white ones available at the moment. You can buy the Snoots, but a Snoot is a really, really cool thing to wear in winter training. It just adds that sort of warmth around your neck. You can then take it off, put it over your wrist. You can wear it as a bandana. It can keep your ears warm. You can put it on there to keep your ears warm as well. They're super, super cheap, and they're just, yeah, they're just one of the best things to have during winter. Winter running. Right, talking all things up top, let's talk about headwear. I obviously have my pink bobble hat. If you've not seen it, I usually wear it to races, but I don't have it with me today. But we've got the 40 Runs bobble hats, beanies and stuff like that. Again, that's where it's really, really cold. I'll wear one of those. And then I like wearing these, which is the sort of ear piece things. Let me put it on actually while we're doing this. They're not as intrusive as a hat, so you just put it, and if you've got, like me, you've got big ears, but basically you just wear it and it just covers your ears, but you've got, your head can still breathe, so you don't overheat, but they just keep that chill off your ears. I don't know about you, but the tops of my ears get really cold. But again, you can get these on the 40 Run store, and they're pretty cheap, but they just keep that, they've got that sort of nice lining, and they keep your ears warm. What else? Oh, really important. Now, I've done some videos on these. Now, these are still wet from where I was at today, but winter running shoes. Check out my recent video I've done on winterized running shoes. These are the Nike Pegasus Trail 2s. These are the Gore-Tex, the GTX version. As you can see, they are a bit mucky. I wore them out to there today on a half marathon. They're a fantastic shoe, plenty of grip. Got the Gore-Tex, so they're a little bit weatherized, a little bit sort of warmer and all that sort of stuff. They're a fantastic shoe, but check out say my video on weatherized shoes like the Nike Shield 37 is a good shoe as well. As an example, talking of feet, socks are important in the winter. Now these are Runderwear socks, and these are a twin skin sock, so they're thicker. In the winter I like to wear a thicker sock. This has got 2 layers on it, and these are from Runderwear. You can pick them up on the Runderwear store, and I'll drop all the links by the way on all this stuff down below. But yeah, these socks, I love these socks from Runderwear. They are awesome. The Chimera socks are great as well, but I do like these twin skin ones in the winter. They just give that little bit of extra warmth. Talking of warmth, gloves. Now you can get some awesome gloves on the 40 Run store, the 40 Runs with the 40 Runs logos, but I wanted to show you these from Janji today. I absolutely love the design on these. Now these again go back to what I was talking about with Janji, where they pick sort of countries and themes, and these are the latest ones, but these are super warm, super warm. You've got the thing, you know, you can do with your phone. But yeah, and they got, I don't know whether it is like how waterproof it is, because it's not been cold enough to wear these in the rain yet, but oh my God, they are awesome. Chimera do some great gloves as well. I usually wear them, but these are sort of next level up in terms of warmth. The Chimera ones I've got do have some fleece lining, and they're great for this time of year. And then you put these bad boys on when it's like minus whatever. So they're great from Janji. And talking about Janji, I'll finish off on them. And carrying your phone, I don't know about you, but if I've got a coat and all that sort of stuff, my phone jumps about in my pocket in my phone. Janji do these slings that go over you. Basically it goes on the back. Like, well, I can't really show you, but it goes on your back. Check out the video I've done on Janji, but this is their latest design, and it's great because you can get a bottle in there for fueling hydration. I really love these on the trails, but you can get all your bits and bobs in there. It's waterproof, so it keeps everything nice and safe. That's one way of carrying your stuff while you're out there, because as I said, it's not easy when you've got like layers on, coats on and stuff like that. The best thing, as I've said before, is the free train vest, in particular because this has got reflective elements. And if you've not seen the video, check out the one I've done on their reflective vest, which is awesome. But the free train vests are fantastic. You may think they bob around and stuff like that. Even in the B-roll it looks like it's bobbing around, but you don't feel like it's bobbing around. Great bit of kit, especially the reflective version. which is, yeah, just awesome. And your phone, by the way, goes in there. You've probably seen the adverts on Facebook. Right, so where else? Lastly, winter running essentials. Lights, people. I've done videos on all lights. Where this come on? This is from Loom Fit, which I've done reviews on. And on the back, you've got the stuff like that, and it's got the reflective tape on it as well. You need to be seen while you're out there, guys. Whether you have a head torch, I would recommend the Petzl ones. Again, check out the reviews I've done on the Petzl stuff. But I like this from Loom Fit. There are other ones you can buy on Amazon for like 20 quid or whatever. But yeah, you need to be seen while you're out there. So make sure you get some form of lights. Whew, right, I think we're done. They are like my very, very, very fast and quick winter essentials. Let me know in the comments, have you got any other ideas that we should be having? Whether it be, I don't know, different lights, different shoes, different base layers, different coats, whatever. Let us know in the comments so we can share it around, share the love, as always, down in there. But yeah, I think that's it. Just the most important thing is to be safe out there, be warm. My top tip for winter running is to layer up. Don't go mad and put about 50 layers on. Just think about what the real feel is, the real temperature is. That's what you need to be looking when you're going out there and running, because otherwise what happens is you just go out there, you get hot, you underperform because you're overheating, and it just goes completely, I was going to say a word I can't say, but it goes wrong. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But my top tip is to layer up sensibly, and look at that real feel. But yeah, that's it. Have a great winter running season. Hope you enjoy it. Hopefully the weather is kind to us. But yeah, most importantly, anything else, just stay safe out there, people.